RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 lists of everything and anything, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 8:07 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's about 65 degrees and clear sky, sun's going down. Tomorrow's going to be in the 60s with bright sunshine, but get out and enjoy it, because tomorrow, Thursday, it's going to cloud up and heavy-duty rain on Friday and maybe lingering into Saturday. Then we're stuck in this pattern of the wheel of misfortune. We're going to get several days of damp, dreary, cool days, but the other days it could be overcast or breaks of sun. But don't expect 90s or heat or humidity anytime in the near future. That's not in the cards. Maybe in late May. Some news to report on the RVBN News. Why the Kansas City Chiefs have signed, the Denver Broncos have signed running back Jamal Charles from the Kansas City Chiefs for a 1-year contract. ESPN has announced its re-signed NBA on ESPN/ABC league colorman Mark Jackson to a long-term extension contract. Congratulations to him. Hockey East has announced that they are going to add Holy Cross to its lineup for the women's hockey team in 2018-2019, and it's only a matter of time until the Holy Cross men's hockey program joins Hockey East, provided they could get some dates at the DCU Center in Worcester. TBS is going to show a Star Wars movie marathon on May 4th. We're going to show the first 6 Star Wars movies. And sad news to report in the world of baseball. A's prospect Casey Thomas died unexpectedly at the age of 24. So prayers to his families in this time of year. That's about it on the news from the RVBN News. Why be back in a flash with my third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the top 10 famous women of all time, named Elizabeth or Liz. But first, hear this. Tomorrow on RVBN, only 2 video blogs for your pleasure. One will be about my personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be about former NBA coach and current NBA on ESPN ABC co-lead analyst Jeff Van Gundy. And the second and final video blog of the day will be about the former department store theirs. And more great video blogs coming soon. So stay tuned. I'm back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is the top 10 famous women of all time named either Liz or Elizabeth. Elizabeth is an old-fashioned name. It used to be very, very popular for many, many years. There's variations of Elizabeth, including Liz or Beth or Betsy or even Leah. But these are the top 10 famous ladies of all time who are named Liz or Elizabeth, in my humble opinion, the most famous ones. And here they are. Number 10 on this list of the most famous women named Liz or Elizabeth of all time, the current senior senator for the state of Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren, who's been a Democrat, who served in the U.S. Senate since 2012. She used to be a lawyer. There's talk that Elizabeth Warren's considering running for president in 2020. Number 9 on this list of the top 10 famous women of all time, named either Liz or Elizabeth, Liz Claiborne. Liz Claiborne was a famous fashion designer. She brought her own line of fashion that they sold at so many women's department stores for many, many years. Number 8 on this list of the top 10 famous women of all time, named either Elizabeth or Les. Elizabeth Berkley, who was on Saved by the Bell. Then she was in the movie Showgirls, among others. Number 7 on this list, the top 10 famous women of all time, named either Elizabeth or Les. Elizabeth Perkins. Elizabeth Perkins was famous for playing Wilma on the movie version of the Flintstones. She was also in Big and several other great movies. Number 6 on this list of the top 10 famous ladies of all time, named Liz or Elizabeth Hopkins, who's been a Boston 25 news anchor for about 7 years. She's anchored the weekend news, the early morning news, and the 4 p.m. news on Boston News 25 before she worked at WPRI Channel 12 in Providence. Elizabeth Hopkins rocks, and she's got nice legs. Number 5 on this list of the top 10 famous women, named Liz or Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. Currently the Queen of England. She's been the Queen of England since 1962, and she's going to do 65 years today, this year. That's an amazing achievement for the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. Number 4 on this list of the greatest Elizabeth / Liz of all time, Liz Walker. Liz Walker's famous for being the lead female anchor on WBZ News, Channel 4, for so many years. She was on Channel 4 for about 27 years. She teamed with Jack Williams. They made an awesome news duo in the 1980s. Number 3 on this list of the most famous Elizabeths / Liz of all time, Miss Elizabeth, a former professional wrestling manager known for managing the Macho Man Randy Savage to WWE Championships. She was the real life of Randy Macho Man Savage. She also managed Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Ric Flair, the Nature Boy Woo, and Lex Luger. She passed away tragically in 2003 at the age of 42. Number 2 on this list of the most famous woman, named Liz or Elizabeth of all time, actress Elizabeth Taylor. She starred in many, many movies. She also got married 8 times. Twice to Richard Burton, who was a fellow actor. But number 1 on this list of the top 10 famous women, named Liz or Elizabeth. Elizabeth Hart, former meteorologist for News 6 in Orlando, Florida, and current host of Ready, Set, Renovate on News 6 in Orlando, Florida. Elizabeth Hart rocks, and she's my second cute favorite leggy blonde in Orlando, next to, you guessed it, Julie Button. But Elizabeth is so stunning, and she's the best. One of these days I would love to interview Elizabeth on my video blog, but she's third on that list behind Marley and Julie. And that's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with only 2 video blogs. Like I always say, to end these video blogs, this is like my line: keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosebell of WCC, Alexa has nice legs. Elizabeth Hat's so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 in New York. Such a rocking cougar, got the best legs in New York City by none. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And in the words of Deep in last week, no bus. Bye. Oh, sorry about that.